left off, I've just finished making over my IKEA TV unit and painting my table, but we still have a lot to do when it comes to my living room makeover. Number one, the big white wall over our sofa is looking a little bit sad. Number two, after 4 months of living in this flat, we still don't have any curtains. And three, I had to go decor shopping for items to finish off this entire living room makeover and put everything together. And today's Monday morning, and I set myself a goal of finishing this entire living room makeover by Friday, so we have a lot to do. Let's get started. Hi. Welcome to the sofa part of my living room. Pretty much every corner of the living room is filled with some type of color, some type of fun decor, except this. It's just a boring white wall. So obviously I have big plans for this wall and we really have two options. Number one is a print, which we already have a lot of in the flat, so I really don't want to go through that route. And number two, it's an artwork. However, the very obvious issue with artworks is that they can get really expensive. So instead, to save some money and allow more creative freedom, I decided we could try to make our own artwork from scratch. Let's go to the art store. It's October and I swear it's like 35 degrees in the tube. Okay, so I'm heading to this store called the London Graphic Centre in Covent Garden. Essentially, it's a massive, like, two-story art shop that I've passed by a couple of times and I know they have big canvases. So I think that's our best bet in terms of like just going to the store, seeing what they have, seeing what canvases they have, the sizes. My current thoughts are I do want a blue and a green so we can bring in that table color and the kitchen color and like kind of merge them together. I think I made it to canvas heaven. This is literally exactly what I was looking for. It's perfect. I don't know if this is too big. It might be too big. It's like 1 meter x 1 meter. Maybe it's a little bit too big. So I'm gonna go with the 80 x 80 size, but I did just ask how normal that kind of size is and how expensive it would be to like get it custom framed kinda. I thought it would be like £50 like to get it custom framed, but he told me with that size like frame and painting, it would more like 200, which is a lot. So let's see if I actually like will do it in the end. I brought up a picture of my kitchen because I want to try to color match or like find a very similar color to this so I can bring in, again, as I said, the kitchen blue and the table green. This is the closest I've got to.
That's what makes it care inside.
Okay, we have a canvas and we have paint. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just a little bit of research on how the people that I saw doing similar paintings were doing their dimensions and like their proportions and everything. So I have that written down before I go ahead and paint anything. Here's my Pinterest board where I have all my inspiration for my living room makeover saved. It looks like all the people who have done these types of painting has split their painting up into what looks to be fours. So I think if we split this up into like fours vertically and halves horizontally, I think we can make it work. Also, you may notice that I'm using a new browser here. It's actually called Sigma OS and it is a whole new browser experience, making it easier for you to be better and faster at what you do on the internet. I like to think of Sigma OS as the like Notion of browsers. It is super aesthetically pleasing and it helps me organize my entire digital life into workspaces with these little emojis on the side, if you can see that. Workspaces is just honestly the most genius thing to help you organize all the different categories of what you do online. Even projects like this, I have all my living room makeover stuff in one little folder, so whenever I need a product or inspiration, I know exactly where to go. Another really cool feature of Sigma OS is Iris. It's essentially an AI companion built into the browser and you can access it by clicking the letter A or just clicking that little star symbol right there. Iris can honestly do so much, but one of my favorite features is asking it to translate foreign websites into English. Like, how cool. I also use it to help me summarize articles when I'm researching for videos or just reading online in general. It's actually super easy. You just ask to summarize this article into 3 bullet points and then Iris will do that for you, and you can even ask follow-up questions if you're interested. Sigma OS is completely free to download, so definitely try it for yourself. Click the link in the description box below and let me know how you get on. And with that being said, let's go ahead and paint my painting. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna divide this picture up into fours, so basically 20 centimeters each way, so it'll be like perfectly symmetrical, and I will draw that out, then tape it out, and then we'll paint. I'm a little bit scared because I've never done a painting this big before. We shall see how we do. It's just a painting. It's just my flat. It's okay. halfway done. It's completely dry. I just pulled off the tape. And my plan currently is to mix these two paints together and create like a blue that looks like my kitchen. Only thing I didn't realize is this is actually acrylic gouache, so I hope we'll be able to mix them. Yeah, fingers crossed. We have a painting. Let's like position her here so we can see how she looks in the living room. I mean, I like it, but I have this thing when I do all these interior design things that I've been doing over the course of like the past month in my living room. When I do something and I like just finish it, I'm like really worried that's not gonna look good. Like the same when I painted the table, the first 3 days I was like, I don't like it. But I think once we get this framed and once we hang it up, I am gonna like it. But I'm just always like so worried after I make something that I don't like it. Anyway, plan for today is that I'm waiting for my curtain order. It's gonna come sometime later today, so I probably won't be able to install it till tomorrow. But I do wanna get this framed still, so I wanna go and get a quote. And I also wanna go look at some of my favorite design shops. So I'm gonna take you to some of my favorite design shops in London and we're gonna see if we can find some things for the living room. First place we're going is the Conran shop in Marylebone High Street. It's one of my favorite like design shops. It just has so many cool things. I mean, how perfect would this be? I already have a big collection of these books at home, but like this color and this color would be perfect for the living room. But I'd feel weird for bringing in like, yeah, another one of these books because I already have like so many. They're just so good, like I love them. I love these vases. Again, the colors, just like the green, the yellow, the blue. 35? 30 minutes? Good. That would be good. We're at stop number 2. This is Selfridges, and downstairs at the -1 level they actually have so much good like decor stuff. I'm always super surprised. Italian cookery and like so many like Danish brands. I'm in love. I'm gonna show you guys around. Oh my god, look at these! And these cups. Oh my god, this would be perfect as well, but it's so much. Look at the colors. It's like literally what I painted in my picture. However, I haven't decided whether I actually want colorful pillows or whether I just want to leave it white. Because right now it's white and pretty, but if I bring in color, it may go like really wrong because I don't know what I'm doing. Or it may be really cool, I'm not sure. I like the screen painting that we've chosen, but let's see if I can find something that even better takes in the blue and the greens in this room. It's so funny because people always think this is an actual art piece, but it's just the Samsung Frame TV, and we have the art subscription, so we keep bringing up like really cool paintings onto this TV. It is day 3 of my little living room makeover, and guess what was delivered yesterday evening? It's my curtains. So the way we're doing this is that these are the actual curtains, like the fabric curtains. And then these are the curtain rods that I got from IKEA because the curtain rod we currently have in the living room is falling down. So I don't think it'll even hold like the weight of a normal curtain. It'll literally just collapse. It did that already with our previous curtains that we had on. So got some new ones to replace it so they're not like gonna collapse in the middle. So yeah, let's unbox everything. About here, right there. You guys, I did something very stupid. It took me like a week to get my IKEA order with the track rails and with like the hanging things to hang up. But then I watched the instructions on the IKEA website and the little leaflet thingy I got, and I realized that when you have a window that's like more than 2 meters and mine is like 220 or something, it's like massive, you need 3 of these and I have 2. So we have curtain tracks and curtains, but no way to hang them, and delivery is minimum a week and you cannot go to the IKEA store to pick these things up. They don't have them in store. My thought process now is I think we're just gonna save these when we're doing the bedroom makeover, which I am gonna be doing eventually, but that still leaves us with no curtain rod for the living room. So I'm just gonna go out and get a cheap one. Okay. Curtain rod. This was literally like £25 from John Lewis. I thought a little bit about what color I want because initially, obviously, as you know, I didn't really want the curtain pole to be visible. That was the point of the tracks. But now that we're going to have a visible curtain rod, I thought a black one would be quite nice. And the best part, it is adjustable somehow. Let's see. Oh! See? These are the H&M multi-way purpose curtains that I got. They're like linen cotton blend. Essentially, they have 4 ways to be hung, and they have like this massive band at the top right here, which you can either like attach with like normal pleat hangers, so you like attach it to the rings of the curtain, or you could thread the curtain like through this hole. These were the old brackets that were in the property to hang the curtain rod when we moved in. And so I'm basically just gonna replace that with this new fitting and use the exact same screw, use the exact same holes the previous tenants left. So I don't need to drill anything, it's super renter friendly. I'm literally just changing this out. Really happy. I thought with the black curtain rod and, you know, the changes I had to make, I wasn't gonna like how it ended up turning out, but I love this. They do have a few wrinkles in them though from like the shipping and everything, so I'm just gonna use my steamer to try to steam that out. I've used these command strips to hang up pretty much everything that's in my home, and it can carry up to 7.5 kilos. So we're gonna be trying to hang that painting up with these command strips, and hopefully it works. A month ago today, I set out to create my dream living room, renter friendly, on a budget, and here's how it turned out. This makeover was my first time doing an entire room from scratch, from, you know, choosing furniture to painting furniture to choosing fabrics. And I was really scared that it wasn't gonna turn out nice, that it wasn't gonna all like fit together. Having like little interior design projects like this has become one of my hobbies, and it gives me a lot of confidence that it actually ended up turning out nice. And I'm really excited to be doing more of the rooms in this flat as well. So bedroom makeover is happening. Stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.